And now we meet lead starter Marshal Patrick Bowman as we take you through a day in the life at Taiyo Golf Club.
Well, I walk in obviously to the office, go get my name badge, go get my radio, and I usually will check our GPS system just to see who's out on the course and get our pace sheet. And then that way it allows me to go out on the golf course and see exactly what's going on. It's customer service is really what it is. Everybody that is out on the golf course, we just need to make sure everybody's out there for the right reason, having a great time and enjoying themselves. And the marshal part of it, we can kind of think of it as like police, where we can go out and we can enforce some rules or just basically recommend some rules and then just help people with that so they enjoy themselves while they're out there. Golf is basically a passion that everybody that comes here shares, so it's very easy for everybody to kind of get along in that respect. We all like the game for the challenges that it brings to us, and when I go out on the golf course and I see people maybe being challenged too much or not being challenged enough, you know, that's how we kind of bond with each other. You know, hey, that's a tough shot. We could try it this way. So I always like being outside. I'd rather be outside than be stuck behind a desk. And basically, I love golf, and that's pretty much it.
So this morning, it's actually a really good morning for Saturday. Everybody is on pace. And if people were not on pace,
And we just basically have to treat it like a traffic jam. That's why it's an issue. If somebody gets in front of you and goes slow, it's going to back up the whole golf course. This part of the golf course we're up on now is one of the highest spots in the area, and it allows us to see several different holes at the same time without distracting any of the customers that are out there. So this way we can see if people are getting behind pace, or just make sure all the customers are enjoying themselves from up here without distracting them. Taiyo is a new course, and the golf course doesn't clean itself, so the marshals, one of our big duties is to make sure that the golf course is always clean. Number one, I don't like to see it, and I know customers out here don't like to see a dirty golf course. The water coolers that we have at Taiyo, they get used quite frequently, so we have to go out 2 to sometimes 3 times a day and go out and fill those with fresh water and fresh ice. Here, we can't have people walking out here in 85-degree weather with it this humid and have an empty water cooler. So seeing all the customers on a weekly basis, you need to know their name. If you don't, I mean, I think it actually would just be a little bit awkward if you didn't go out of your way to say hello. So it's just part of creating a good environment, and it's part of creating a great community, or a great golf community.
People like Patrick and the staff here at Taiyo is the reason why I come to Taiyo. Staff here is awesome. They're so accommodating. All the programs that they have, the junior programs for the young Marines. But not only that, but when you walk in, you feel like family. It's folks like Patrick who just make this place just a fun place to come to.